This is it, guys. Finally, the Smart #1 has officially been launched here in Malaysia. There's a bit of a surprise with the pricing as well, because instead of starting from 200,000, it now starts from 189,000 ringgit. So should this be your next EV purchase? Let's check it out. So we get three variants here in Malaysia. The base Pro version is 189,000 ringgit, but that gets you the smaller battery with just 315km range. But even that is already cheaper than the Mini Electric, which is far smaller with even less range, and that's not far off compared to the ultra popular BYD Atto 3. But I mean, come on, you get so much more style with this one. Going up to the premium at 219,000 ringgit gets you a bigger battery and a far more usable range of 440km. Both the Pro and the Premium are also rear-wheel drive, and it gets from 0 to 100 in just 6.7 seconds. The top spec Brabus is priced at 249,000 ringgit, but that buys you a dual motor all-wheel drive setup, and this can get you from 0 to 100 in 3.9 seconds, one of the fastest cars out there bar none. But of course, because it's just so much quicker, it also uses a bit more energy, so range goes down a little bit to just 400km. That's still more than good enough, I think. Mind you, all these claim ranges use the WLTP test standard, which is by far and away the most realistic standard there is. Quite a few other EV brands market their cars using the NEDC cycle, which is far less realistic. So even though this has a maximum range of 440km, it does not necessarily mean it has less range compared to other EVs that can claim over 500km. Even for charging, this has a massive advantage over most other EVs. Both the Premium and the Brabus has a 22kW onboard AC charger, which is far quicker than most other EVs with just 7 or 11kW chargers. This means that you can charge it at home with a wall box in just 3 hours instead of 5 or even 10 hours with other EVs. Even in terms of DC fast charging, this is impressive. This can take up to 150kW on DC charging. That's quicker than most other EVs in the same price range. One of my favorite things about the #1 is the wide variety of color options available. Whether you want it in white, black, grey, silver, blue, red, yellow, or even green, you can have it. But if you want this matte grey finish, you gotta pay an extra 5,000 ringgit for it. The Smart #1 is equally unique on the inside as well. It has a big center screen in the middle, it has a smaller screen for the driver, and at the top there is a massive head-up display. The audio system comes from Beats by Dr. Dre with 13 speakers and 2 subwoofers. And before you ask, yes, there is Apple CarPlay and Android Auto support, and the navigation system has access to about 1,000 EV chargers in Malaysia. More than that, it can even tell you if those chargers are actually available at that point in time, whether anyone else is using it or not. This is the only EV in Malaysia to have this feature right now. I think it's fantastic. Plus, it also has this unique feature, you may have heard of it, it's called a signal stock. Inside, there is actually a surprising amount of room considering how compact the car looks on the outside. At the top, there is this massive sunroof, which by the way, you can actually close. For your reference, I am 167cm tall and I don't have any issue sitting in the back here, even for hours on end. The boot isn't particularly large at around 350 liters, but I think it should be enough for most usage. On to safety, the #1 has 3 sets of ISOFIX anchors, including one for the front passenger seat. It also has 7 airbags, including a center airbag between the front passengers and a level 2 plus semi-autonomous driving system. Smart claims that the level 2 plus system is far more advanced than most other cars out there, and it also includes an automatic lane change function that you can trigger by just using the signal indicator. So there you have it, guys, the Smart #1 in Malaysia. What do you think of the car's price range, its looks, and its range of features? Plus, which one of the colors is your favorite? Do let me know in the comment section below. For now, thank you for watching and stay safe, everyone.